Hey guys, we've got some distance PE with Hovde coming up here, and we're going to do a little workout. We're going to use the orange band, so have your orange band handy. And the reason why I'm over here in this my little workout corner of the house instead of over in front of my couch where I normally am, because it's a little bit messy over here, so normally I like to be over there, is where we are going to start messing around with attaching the band to a point in your house now, and we'll talk about that later. We're going to do some stuff that won't involve attaching the band, so you won't have to worry about it. But we're here in my little workout corner. I've got my zombie poster on the door over there that I let my kids shoot at with Nerf guns, so that's why that's over there. But we're here because I'm going to attach my band to my little squat rack here. But we're going to start off jogging in place, all right? So we're going to jog in place for 1 minute. Just get those arms and legs going as much as you can, just to kind of get our heart rates warmed up, get our bodies warmed up. So let's start the timer and let's get going, okay? Here we go. We're jogging in place. Get those feet going. Whenever we jog in place, we kind of exaggerate the movements, okay? So I might not swing my arms quite this much when I'm jogging for real, but when I'm jogging in place, I really get those arms going, and I'm really swinging those arms because I'm trying to move my body as much as possible. So lift those knees high, get those hands going. We're at 35 seconds. Ten more seconds, guys. Keep going. 10 more seconds of jogging in place. And that's a minute. All right, now we are going to go to the band. So grab your orange band, and we're going to call these circle jumps, okay? So when I do my circle jumps, I'm going to put my orange band down on the ground just like a circle. Okay, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but you want it to be in a shape enough that you can jump in and out of it, okay? And then all we're going to do is we're going to jump in and out of the circle for 1 minute, okay? We're doing this for time. So we're going to jump in and out of the circle for 1 minute as many times as you can. So it's going to look like this. I'm out of the circle. I'm going to jump into the circle. And then I'm going to jump out of the circle. And then I'm going to jump back in and go back out. Okay? You can go any direction that you want to. You could just go that way if you wanted to. But just to make it interesting, I might kind of go all different directions. I'm not going to run into my squat rack, obviously. But if you have a lot of space around your circle, you can jump in and out in any way that you want to. Okay? So let's get that going for a minute. I'm going to start out, and we're going to go. Okay, 1 minute. In, out, 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 in, out. Keep going. That's 20 seconds. 1/3 of the way done. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's 40 seconds, 20 seconds left. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep going, guys, 10 seconds left. In, out. If jumping into the circle is hard, with 2 feet, okay, you could do it this way if you wanted, but try to do 2 feet in, 2 feet out. Okay, that's 1 minute. That's 1 minute. Okay, now I'm going to pick up my band. I'm going to pick up my band, and we're going to do our arm curls, okay? So we're stepping on the band. My palms are facing upwards. And I'm keeping those elbows in tight. And I'm curling that band up. Okay, that's all that's moving is the lower part of my arm. Okay, just like that. Let's do 10 of those. So step on your band, get set up. I'll give you another second or two to get set up here. Make sure you got a good solid base over the band. You don't want to have it just barely hanging on your toes because you don't want that thing slipping off and swinging up into your face. Okay, here we go. Keep those elbows in tight. 10 curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good job. Okay, now we're going to keep our feet exactly where they're at, but I'm going to put my palms are going to be facing downwards now, okay? So my palm is facing downwards on both hands. I'm going to keep those elbows super duper straight, and I'm going to lift my hands up, okay, and just go as far as you can, okay? If all you can do is that, all right, just do that. If you can get it to go all the way up to your face, okay, get it to go all the way up to your face. Okay, so we got our good base on there. I'm going to keep my elbows straight. Let's do 10 of those, okay? Arms straight, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and that is pretty hard for me, but you got to remember I'm 6'4", so if you guys are shorter than me, which most of you, if not all of you are, the band isn't going to stretch as much. So if you're shorter, you're only going to be stretching the band down here instead of way up here like me, so it's not going to be as hard. Okay, now we're going to take the band, drop it right to the side, keep it close because we're going to go back to it. Drop it right to the side, and we're going to do 25 jumping jacks, okay? 25 jumping jacks. Ready? Do them with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that was 25. Now, all right, now we're going to do, oh, never mind, I picked up the band. Now we're going to do our couch squats or our seat squats, all right? So we got our couch squats, seat squats, so I'm going to do them on my wooden bench right here. You guys can do them on a bed, kitchen chair, big couch or a big lazy boy chair in your room, whatever. We're just sitting in the chair and standing back up, and we're going to do 10 of those. All right? So ready? We're going to sit and then stand back up. There's 1. Sit and stand back up. There's 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. There's 4. Down and up. There's 5. Down and up. There's 6. Down and up. 7. 3 more, guys. 3 more. 8, 9, last one, and 10. All right. Okay, that was 10. We're going to go back to the circle jumps, and we're just going to do 30 seconds this time, guys, okay? 30 seconds. This is an intense workout, but we want to keep it doable. We don't want to make it too hard, so we're just going to do 30 seconds. So remember, we're going in and out. If jumping totally over the band is hard for you with 2 feet, okay, you can just do it this way. Try to make it an actual jump though, okay? Don't just step in and out. If you're gonna split your feet, try to actually make it a jump so it's harder. Walking isn't going to be quite the intensity that we're looking for. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds of circle jumps. You got your circle. We're going in and out, any direction that you want. Just in, out, in, out. Ready, go. In, out. in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. That's 15. We're halfway. Keep going. In, out, in, out, in, out. 5 seconds left, guys. In, out, in, and out. Whoo, that's 30 seconds. Okay, now we're going to scoop up those bands. Now we're going to do the fun part. We're going to try to attach it to something in your house. So here's my advice on this. I have this nice squat rack here. Most of you probably don't have a squat rack at your house. So if you don't have a squat rack, here's what you're going to look for. I would say the best place that I could think of that would be in almost everybody's houses would be railings on the stairs. Now, probably go ask your parents and try to have your parents help out with this, because you don't want to attach this to something and damage something in your house. But for most of you that have railings, okay, when you have a railing on a stairway or something, okay, there's the little skinny ones, and then every once in a while, there's a big fat railing. And for the most part, if your railing is built reasonably well, which hopefully it is, those big fat railings are probably going to be strong enough to hold on to this, okay? So if you have to pause the video and go kind of figure out where you're going to do this at, you can. If you absolutely can't find anywhere to attach your band, then you just skip this last part. We're going to do 2 exercises with attaching it, and then we'll be done. So you could replay what we just did and do the other ones, or you could just skip it and be done, or you could maybe do, 20 curl-ups, or try to plank for as long as you can on the floor. But we're just going to do a quick attachment. So remember, we worked on this in school most of the time, but it's been a little while since we've done it. Remember, you're going to put the band around whatever it is you're attaching it to, okay, and you're going to feed the band through. Oh, excuse me. You're going to feed the band through the loop, okay, like this, and then the part that you feed through, you're just going to pull, okay? So I'll do that again one more time for you. So I put both pieces of the band completely around whatever it is, so it's your railing in your house. The other thing that would probably work would be like a leg of a really heavy table. Okay, not like a card table or a little kid table, but if you have a really big dining room table that weighs a lot, that's not going to move. Okay, but don't hook it on anything that's going to move. Like, don't put it on a door or a cabinet door or something, because those could move, and you don't want the thing to move when you have it hooked. So I have it around. I'm going to take one end and feed it through the other end. And then the end that I fed through, I'm just going to keep pulling and pulling and pulling until I get this. All right. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do, all right, first one I'm going to do, and I'm going to wrap my hand a little bit because I don't want to back up too much and be off camera, but you guys can keep your hand perfectly straight. So I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. I'm going to get a good grip on this band, and I'm just going to pull back this way. This is a one-armed row. I'm using my back muscles, and I'm pulling that band in. We're going to do 10 on this side, okay? Pause the video if you need to get this set up, but we're going to start here, okay? Here we go, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I'm going to switch to my other hand. And again, remember, I'm wrapping my hand because I don't want to get off camera here, but you guys are not on camera, so you can be back as far as you want to. So I'm bending my knees a little bit, and then I'm just pulling that arm in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Boom. Okay, now we're going to do the exact opposite of that. Instead of pulling the band with one hand in towards us, I'm going to put my hand in this way, okay, and I'm going to punch out away from my attachment point, okay? So I have a little bit of a knee bend, Okay, kind of like I'm getting ready to do a little karate match here. Got my hands up, and then I'm just gonna push this hand out. Okay, so get your hand set up, and let's do 10 of those. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then I'm going to switch to the other side. Okay, and again, remember with all videos, if you're lost and you don't know what to do, pause, rewind. Okay, you should never be lost or be behind where I'm at, because if you get behind, just pause the video and catch up. All right, so here we go. Now I got my hand in again, and I'm just gonna punch out. Okay, 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Boom. Perfect. And then to get the band off, you just grab the loop kind of like this, and you pull, and it comes right off. All right. Thanks for working out with me. Hopefully that worked out for you guys to figure out how to get that attached somewhere. And I'll see you in the next video.